Welcome, race fans. We are back tonight with the NORA Grand National Series here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. One of my favorite tracks, but Dwayne's not so much.
No.
All right. Right now, Dalton Tucker, top of the leaderboard. No surprise there. Tune in tomorrow night for the Lucky Dog Sim Racing Gen. Let's see, they're running the Gen 6s tomorrow night. Yeah. So, tune in for that tomorrow night. All right, looking at the race analytics tonight. We got a long one for you folks tonight. All right, it looks like 89-degree air temperature, 121-degree track temperature, which it has actually cooled down about 3 degrees. So it was 124 a little bit ago. 180 laps are doing here tonight, be 270 miles. Tire window probably 50 to 60 laps. And I'm kind of being a little bit optimistic on that one. Fuel window, they're running 90% fuel. And I think I might be a little bit high on that, Dwayne, but I went with 45 to 55, but I'm going to say more like probably 40. But 50 mile an hour down pit road. So now the points coming in tonight was a little bit of swapping up from last week. The guys did run, but there was a couple of guys that did not show up, so we'll just run down through them as they are. Dakota Reeder took the point lead back from Dustin Kleba. He leads by 76 points now. I think Dustin did not, he did not show up last week. That's what it was. Matthew George now in third, 91 points back. Corey Wharton in fourth, 137 behind. Todd Slauson in fifth, 157 back. Ronnie Norman sixth, 167 back. Dalton Tucker has moved up to seventh. Now he's 185 points behind. Joey Stats in eighth, 198 behind. Vincent Arthur in ninth, 236 back. Chad Angle in 10th, 253 back. Christian Snyder in 11th, 278 back. John Cottle in 12th, 293 back. Tyson Palmquist in 13th, he is 341 behind. CJ Mason in 14th, he is 401 behind. Merrick Watchhorn in 15th, he's 409 back. And running out the tops and the points here, only 16 guys are actually running for points. Caleb Elswick, he has not gained any more points. I don't know if he left the league or what, but he is 498 points behind the leader. Wow. Well, a couple of things here before we let Dwayne give us a ride around the track here. They're going to be doing 2 stages here tonight. Stage 1 will be lap 41, and stage 2 will be lap 81. So that'll be pretty interesting. That'll be right on the cusp of them probably stopping for pit stops anyhow. So, all right, Dwayne, you ready to give us a ride around the slippery track here?
I'm already out here.
All right, buddy, we're on it. We're with you.
All right. So you're going to have to drive it as deep as you can into one without overdriving it. As soon as you get it on the bottom and feel the front, you're going to be right back on the throttle as soon as the front grips. Coming into 3 with the sun beating on the track, you're going to have to let out early. Then as soon as you feel it grip, you're going to ease back into the throttle and be full throttle by the time you come off of 4. There's a lap around Charlotte.
Very good. Boy, the track looks beautiful out there tonight, but it's awful slick, isn't it?
It is. You're either going to be sliding because you're loose if you get into the corner too soon. If you overdrive it and drive it down into the corner, you're going to be sliding out to the wall because you're too tight. It's going to take probably about 10 to 15 laps for the tires to work themselves in. And during that time, those first 15 laps, you're going to have to get as many positions as you can. Because once these tires equalize, you're just riding around to your next pit stop.
Right, right. Well, just to let everybody know, Josh said he may not make it here tonight. So apparently he's got some things going on at home, and he said he may not make it. So that's kind of a shame. I hate to see Josh. He's the league owner. You know, I hate to see him not make it. So, but. And next week, I believe they are back full schedule. I think Monday and Tuesday. I don't know. I can't remember. I can't really remember right now offhand. I'd have to go look at the schedule. Let me see if I can do that. Now, let's see. Next week on... Oh, yeah. Next week, they're going to be changing. I think they're going to be running Sonoma next week. They had Portland, and I asked them what Portland was. And that must have been a new track that they were talking about coming out with, and it's not out yet.
Right.
So they're going to do Sonoma instead. That's I like Sonoma.
Yeah.
That's a good track.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Sonoma. Hey, I'm a road course racer, Rudy.
Yep.
Sonoma in these cars is a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah. Now, yes. Now, next week, they will be running Charlotte in the trucks. So, yeah, they'll be running Charlotte in the trucks. So we'll be right back to full schedule next week, Dwayne. Pretty cool.
Well, that'll be fun.
Yes, sir. All right, well, folks, we're about to step away here for the national anthem. We'll be right back with qualifying, so don't go anywhere. It's going to be a great race here tonight, so we will be right back.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. Oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket train, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, traitors that star-spangled banner, yeah, wave for the land under the frame, and the home of the brave. Because we are the brave. Yes, we are the brave. We'll fight you in the name of the brave. We are the US of A. For those unaware, that flag is still there. It's our future to save. Stand of the brave, the US of A. Oh, traitors that star-spangled banner, yeah, wave for the land of the free, and the home
This is Rio of Madison Rising, and you're watching Max Speed TV.
All right, folks, we're back. Qualifying's just getting started. And it looks to me, oh, Josh did make it. All right. Well, he's in there. Let's put it that way. Whether he's going to be able to race or not. Yeah, barely. Well, I mean, he can still, he could have come in during qualifying, but. Just waiting on first time to come in here. So we may have 22 or 23 drivers, it looks to be. John Cottle, top of the leaderboard right now. Could change.
Yeah, and remember, they only get one lap of qualifying, so you got to make that first one count.
Look at that. Brady Moat second. Whoa, he turned it up, didn't he?
He sure did.
I don't know if that'll last or not. We'll find out. He's only 44 one-thousandths of a second off of John Cottle. Vincent Arthur third. Wow, that's pretty amazing. He may just hang on to that. I got to talk to him. I got to find out what. Brady Moat, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got a copy, Rudy. How you doing?
Wow, you have really been turning up the heat here lately. What's going on differently?
Oh man, Rudy, we just especially last week at the trucks, we just did get caught in a wreck for once, Yeah. Now, and then here in the Xfinity car, I've been running Xfinity all week since we don't have the truck, obviously, yesterday.
Right.
So I've just been trying to practice this week and try and get quick, but hopefully we don't get swallowed up. I know I'm good on the short run, but hopefully I don't get swallowed up here, honestly.
Yeah. All right. Well, I just wondered what the heck you were doing different, because it's good to see you running up there with the top dogs, man. It's great. That's pretty awesome.
Absolutely, Rudy. I appreciate it, man.
All right. Good luck tonight, brother.
Thank you, Rudy.
All right. Very cool, man. He's just really, I don't know. He's really been shocking the heck out of me the way he's been running lately.
Yeah, he's been doing a good job.
100%. See, Braden is going to go for the guy who gets full pin for what? Okay. John Cottle. So, actually, is he going to hang on it? Dalton Tucker. Okay, he's out on the track.
We'll have to wait and see.
Yeah.
Time's running out, though, for guys to get out there and get a lap in.
Yeah, he's got just about enough time to get a couple laps in here. Warm up lap and his pace lap, or qualifying lap. Let's see. Would not surprise me to see him take that pole away from John Cottle. That would not surprise me. I'd like to see John hang on to it, no doubt, but, we know Dalton Tucker's really good. You throw him in any car on any track, he is just amazing. These guys go, oh, Dalton's here. Well, okay, so the race is for second. Jokingly, of course,
Speaking of, Matthew George just put his machine into second place.
Nice lap. Wow, is Tucker...
He qualified fourth.
Whoa! I am shocked. I am totally in shock. Well, that's pretty awesome, though, but golly, man. He must have had a close call or something. All right, that's going to wrap up qualifying.
The only one not to qualify is Blade Timmons.
Yeah, that's kind of a shocker there. All right, running down through the qualifying order here. John Cottle does hang on to the pole, so congratulations to him with a 31.021. Matthew George will start on the outside of the front row with him. All right, row 2, Cody Reeder battling there. He is in the point lead right now, but him and Dustin Kleba. And I don't see Dustin here tonight, do you? No, he is not here.
No.
So Dalton Tucker, 4th. In row 3, Brady Moat starting 5th. Bruce Ackerman, 6th. In row number 4, Jeffrey Mayers, 7th. Ryan Kendrick starting 8th. In row number 5, Nick Gillis. Starting in 9th, and Vincent Arthur 10th. Dwayne?
Row 6 is going to be Ronnie Norman in 11th. And Chris Schneider to his outside in 12th. Row 7, Tyson Palmquist in 13th. Ryan Powell will start on the outside row 14th. Row 8, Corey Wharton 15th. Josh Conover will start 16th. Row 9 will be Matthew Jorgensen in 17th. Chad Engel 18th. Row 10 will be Todd Slauson in 19th. Joey Stats will round out the top 20 qualifiers. Row 11, Timothy Harper will be starting 21st. Jacob Gladulik in 22nd. And then in row 12, Blade Timmons will round out the field in 23rd.
Yeah, that MaxspeedTV guy ain't racing there.
No.
Well, let's see. I don't know. Is our pole sitter going to grid? He is not. Did he just make it in time?
Looks like he's there.
Okay. I wasn't showing up on my thing there. I don't know. Sometimes they act weird.
Yeah, it looks like the only one who didn't make the grid is Joey Stats, and that's because he dropped due to connection issues. So he might come back, but he's going to be starting maybe a couple laps down.
Right. Well, shout out to Stephen Dombrowski. Braden's in there. Oh, we got 2 Bradens. Braden Kennedy and Braden Keys. Keys, I guess it is. So, yeah. Welcome, everybody. That should be a pretty good race. Stephen, you're voting for Ronnie Norman, right? He's starting 11th. Yeah, I like Ronnie.
The key to tonight, Rudy, it's 180 laps here. It's got to be patience. You cannot win this in the first 50 laps. You got to manage your tires. You got to take your time, learn the track, learn the guys around you, and just don't be over aggressive. That's going to be the key to victory tonight.
Absolutely.
All right, here we go. Pace truck is off. Green is in the air. We are underway for 180 laps from Charlotte.
Gonna be a long race for these boys tonight. There's gonna be some tired out puppies when they get done.
Yes, sir.
Cottle outside.
And depending on your tires and your comfort level, the outside line, inside line, it's going to change as to which one you want to be in.
Dalton Tucker not wasting a second to get up there. Thought about going 3 wide there for a second, but I think he thought better of that one.
He did.
Man. Matthew George running excellent here tonight. Good qualifying effort. And he's going to lose that position to Dalton Tucker there for second. Outside, Cody Reeder. He is our points leader. That's why he's our points leader. So John Cottle did lead the first lap of the race.
Still battling double file from 16th on back right now as these guys try to get it sorted out.
Yeah. Oh, Slauson. Oh, man, look at that big move. Nick Gillis on the outside. Wow, and he's running the new Top Gun Maverick paint scheme. Nice looking paint job, Nick. Yes.
There are a whole lot of new paint schemes out here. These guys are looking good.
I can't wait to see that movie. I'm hearing a lot of good reports about it.
Yep.
All right. Well, John Cottle still holding off Dalton Tucker right now.
Tell you what, Rudy, he's the only driver I'm seeing running that extreme high line right up against the wall. Yep. Everybody else is trying to run low.
Likes running that Dwayne LaPrade line up there, huh?
Well, that's only going to work for so long here. You know, Chad Engel gets a little bump off the wall, but no worse for wear. Just a little scrape on the side, but that might slow him down a little bit.
Yeah, he'll be all right. You got to get the paint scratched up a little bit out there, you know.
Well, this ain't Darlington.
No, I know it.
Nick Geilis looking to take another one away on the outside line from Todd Slauson and make that a battle for 16th.
Yeah, he is trying, but boy, Slauson's being pretty tough right now.
Yes, he is.
Pretty tough. Back up front, Cottle. Dalton Tucker
connection issue. Yeah, a little bit of connection issue here with Dalton Tucker. He's gonna have to mind that if he can't get that stabilized, they will make him go to the back.
That's right. Yes. It's the only right thing to do because people can't be racing around somebody that's there 1 minute and not the next minute. So he did pick up a little bit of ground on Cottle though.
And I'll tell you what I'm noticing right now, Rudy, the outside line is right now, as the track is, where you want to be in 1 and 2, but the low line seems to be the better line in 3 and 4.
Yeah, Brady Moats, look at this, turning it on. And he's
Ronnie
going to
Norman,
pass up Matthew Jordan.
Sorry, and we got a battle for the lead here, but Ronnie Norman got into that outside wall through the tri-oval, checked up a lot of guys. We're 3 wide back here trying to get it sorted out.
See that. Goodness. Yeah, back up
front here. Able to hold Tucker off. They were side by side going into 1.
Man. I said that, did I or didn't I say this is going to be a heck of a good race?
Yes,
yeah, it is. I know the guys are really struggling right now, but hopefully they can find some kind of a happy medium about it, you know. But the thing we were talking about there a little bit ago, Dwayne, was the fact that they only have 6 sets of tires there tonight.
Yeah, and for this long of a race, you're going to need all 6 sets.
Yeah.
Sometimes we go to racetracks and they maybe pit 3 times, you know, and you still have 3 sets left. But here tonight, you're going to need every single tire you've got.
Yep. Side by side here, Matthew George. Good run. Oh, my gosh. Brady got onto that line. Wow. That was a heck of a save, though.
Yes, it was. That could have been a lot worse.
Yep. Man. Oh, man.
Oh, contact.
Ooh, man. Brady,
you don't want to do that too many more times.
No. So he does lose a position there to Bruce Ackerman. Dang, I don't think he meant to do that, but that's all right.
Okay.
Hey.
Now they say Robbins racing.
There you go. You took the words right out of my mouth, literally.
And side by side for the lead, Dalton Tucker looking to the inside, trying to make a move. Can he complete the pass?
I think he did. Yes, he did. Oh, man, is Dalton going to try is John going to try the crossover? Nope, not going to happen. Wow.
And like I was saying, that it's only a matter of time for these tires to wear. We're 12 laps in. That high line will not be the fastest line throughout the run. You're going to have to come down the hill. Oh, contact in the back. Brian Powell and Nick Geilis there. Man, they make contact, but they keep going. But both cars have a little bit of damage here. That's going to slow both of them down.
Now, Nick was running so good, and he come up through the field. What happened there? He is way back in the back now.
Burn up his tires too quick, Rudy.
Oh, man. These guys are... You got to pace yourself a little bit, you know?
Yeah, and a lot of guys, they're really good on the short run. They can make a lot of moves, but if you don't manage your tires, you're going to drop back just as soon as you get those positions. But a guy who's worked his way through the field, continuing to work his way, Blade Timmons started dead last. He's already up to 17th. Make that 16.
It kind of reminds me of the old bull and the young bull story. I won't repeat it right now. I'll just leave it at that. Some people may know it. Some people may not. If you don't know it, ask your buddy to tell you.
Right.
Josh Conover working up through here.
Yeah, trying to get by Timothy Harper.
Oh, man. Timothy gets right up against that wall.
And that's going to give the advantage to Conover, and Timmons going to try to pass with him here, just follow him through. John Cottle now getting passed by Vincent Arthur, put him back to third.
My gosh, what the heck? What's
running
going
that
on with
outside
Cottle?
line? Just running that outside line, Rudy. Burning up his tires.
Man, I can't believe that he's doing, he's back to third already after leading that many laps to begin with.
Yeah, the outside line is good for a few laps, but you can't maintain it. You can't sustain it. I mean, he's trying right now. He's still running that high line in 1 and 2, but it's just, it's not like other tracks where you can run the high line and save your tires. Here, for whatever reason, I've never been able to figure it out, and maybe that's why I'm no good at this track, but that high line seems to chew through tires quicker than the low line. I don't know why that is.
And you would think that it wouldn't,
Right. You'd think. But
you would think.
It always seems to backfire on me.
Tyson Palmquist coming from 13th up to 5th. Man, big move here. And Bruce Ackerman hanging on. And Brady Motes now is back in 7th, so he is dropping back a little ways. I think he figured out, Dwayne, that, man, you can't get out there. You said it the best right at the beginning. Don't go out there and act like you're going to try to win this thing on lap 1.
Oh, Chad Engel off into the grass.
Uh-oh.
He gets it collected, and we're still green.
Wow, man. I'll tell you, these guys they're doing an excellent job out here. Better than I expected.
Yes, sir. They're doing a great job. And went back and looked at it, looked like Chad just got a little loose coming off of 4, but he was able to save it, go through the grass, get back up on the track, didn't come up in front of anybody. So we stay green.
And boy, I'll tell you what, it's busy back here. You go back mid-pack, a lot of really good racers back here.
Yes, sir. Now all 23 cars are in the race. Joey Stats has reconnected, but he is 8 laps down in 23rd.
Oh, man.
And that leaves Chad Engel, the last car on the lead lap, in 22nd, 10 seconds off the lead.
Josh Conover to the outside of Chris Snyder, gets it, and Timothy Harper follows right along behind him, and he gets by Chris Snyder. What's going on with Chris Snyder's car?
Snyder does not look comfortable in that car. You see it waving back and forth there. He just looks like he can't get the feel that he wants, and he's going to lose a couple more here.
Man, yeah. Jorgensen's going to get by him now?
And it could be a product of maybe he used up his tires too soon, as John Cottle about to lose another one. Matthew George goes to his inside. George touches the line. That's going to loosen him up a bit. Palmquist's going to try to push him through.
Yeah, because the draft is very prominent here, especially in these cars. These cars do draft pretty well. Yeah, that's an excellent race right there between Matthew George and John Cottle.
Yeah, they've been side by side for a couple laps now, just neither one able to get the clear advantage. And, Palmquist and Bruce Ackerman waiting in the wings for these two to make a mistake.
Yep. Well, Matthew George said, okay, I tried the high side and wasn't working because that's where Cottle wants to run. So we got to go to the bottom here. We got to make something happen. He's getting a lot of help down on the bottom. Maybe that little bit of draft might have done some good.
Sir, and this is the point of the run where we're seeing the guys who know how to save their tires. They're moving to the front. You see Vincent Arthur in second. He started 10th. Tyson Palmquist in 5th. He started 13th. These guys are moving to the front.
Oh, man.
Oh, look out.
Man,
Wow,
contact.
how they did not wreck.
I
do not know. But
Palmquist.
Palmquist takes advantage, and he gains 2 spots in 1 straight.
That was crazy. Matthew George got extremely loose coming out of turn 2. And when he did, it was on from there. And Palmquist was right in the driver's seat, man, watching this all transpire. Good job. Good save by Matthew George.
Oh, Nick Gillis bounced it off the wall, Rudy, and he has taken it to pit road.
Oh.
His line has gone from bad to worse. Looks like he has a lot of damage.
I can't believe how far Dalton Tucker has pulled away. He does have Vincent Arthur close to him, but it's quite a ways back to Tyson now. Tyson Palmquist.
A little bit of a bump Cody Reeder gave to Bruce Ackerman there heading into 1. I don't think he meant to. It just, he closed up on him so quickly.
Oh, into the wall. That was Ackerman, wasn't it?
It was, and that wall, you know, it's deceiving. You come off that corner, if you're too close to that wall, it'll actually pull you into it, and that's what we saw right there.
Yeah.
You know, people don't think about it, but that the air just between the car and the wall, just it's like a cushion there, and when you burst that cushion, you just plow right into it. There's nothing you can do.
Well, he's okay right now, but boy, that put the old scares right into Cody Reeder. He backed out of it.
Not just him, that whole group there, all the way back to 12th. And Todd Slauson made a great save just a lap ago. Coming out of 2, he was sideways as Matthew George under Palmquist here. That's for position as Brady Moats follows him through.
Yeah. Man, I'm telling you, Blake Timmons, look at this. He is just cleaning house here tonight.
Yes, sir.
He's up to 8.
Started dead last on the field, and he's still not done.
Wow, he has something under the hood of that car. Is he burning nitrous or something?
No, sir. He's got consistent lap times. That's the difference.
Yeah.
You know, he's his fastest lap. I'll go look at it right now.
I'll tell you what, Dalton Tucker better be paying attention because Blade is closing.
Yeah, his fastest lap was about 0.2 slower than some of these other guys. And it's just a matter of not pushing the car, not trying to get that fast lap. You can't hot lap it here. You have to take it easy. And Blade Timmons has been running consistent lap times. Not fast times, but consistent. And that's why he's moving to the front right now.
And he just passed Ronnie Norman, goes into 7th after starting 23rd only 29 laps ago. So it took him 29 laps to gain 16 positions. Unbelievable.
Lawson looked under Cody Reeder for a second, but he got loose and had to think better of it. He's going to try again, and Conover's looking to take advantage if he messes up again.
Yeah, Josh is finally, maybe the car's starting to feel a little bit better to him. Boy, they're all slipping and sliding out there, though. Oh, my gosh.
Yes, sir. We've been out here for 30 laps. Every single one of these drivers is not thinking about a fuel window right now. They're thinking, how soon can I come and get fresh tires?
Yeah. And they right now, see, if they did it out right, every 30 laps you could come in and get tires and you'd have enough to make it the rest of the way. But you can't do that. You know, you've got to go with your fuel, not just the tires, but your fuel as well.
Right. And right now, I think, you know, we're coming up on 10 to go in the stage.
Yeah.
Nobody's going to pit. Nobody's going to short pit. I mean, if you're going to pull that strategy, you're going to pit with 3 to go just before pit road closes so that you can then assume the lead once everybody else comes to pit road.
Right.
But I don't know if anyone's going to pull that strategy here or not. I think if I'm further back in the field, like 10th or so, just out, 10th or 11th, just outside of stage points, I might try doing that, but you never know.
Steven, he said it's awesome. Recommend it, Rudy. What? Oh, the movie? Oh, yeah. Okay, you lost me there for a minute. Sorry about that. I plan on it. Somehow, I don't know. Somehow I got to get to see it. Everybody, I've been hearing reports on it and everything. They're saying that it is just bad to the bone. So, Vincent Arthur still hanging on. 3/4 of a second back of Dalton Tucker. And we're, about 8 laps away from the first stage.
Yes, sir. And I tell you what, the battle between Slauson and Conover is heated up. These guys have been trading position and paint the last couple of laps here. And that's allowed Brian Powell to get right up on the back bumper of Conover. And Conover just smacked the wall coming out of 4.
Wow. That was a heck of a hit, man. I'm telling you, these cars, they can take a pretty good hit, but boy, you start keep hitting the wall like that, and they have no resets here. So you get damage on the car, you got to sit on pit road and get it fixed up. Didn't Nick Gillis? He never did re-enter the race.
Oh, he's still sitting on pit road. Hasn't left the session yet.
Right.
But I'm still showing him with a meatball flag, Rudy, so he's still getting damage repaired. I think he might have blown his motor, and that's why he towed to pit road. So he's not out of it, but he's definitely going to be there a while.
Yeah. While we're waiting on first round pit stop here, folks, shouldn't be a whole lot longer.
Well, yeah, I would say they're going to wait for the stage at this point.
Yeah.
If you were going to short pit, you'd be doing it within the next 2 laps, 2 to 3 laps. I don't see anybody doing that.
And then they close the pits.
Yeah, they close the pits with 2 to go. So 3 to go would be the ultimate. You would have to do it with 3 to go, and I don't think anyone's going to gamble here.
Well, Dalton Tucker took him a few laps to get there, but he is out front. Caudle now, which led to first 10 laps, has fallen. Actually, another one that's fallen victim to Blade Timmons. Blade got by him, so Blade into 6th now.
Yep.
Man, he's having a heck of a run here tonight. And, he has gained a lot of ground on Dalton Tucker. I've been watching him, man. He just keeps clicking off the 10ths. He's 5.4 seconds. Well, now I just want to say he must have had a bad corner right there or something.
Yeah, and he's actually running pretty much equal lap times with the race leader right now. That time he was 0.2 slower, but that's because he was passing Caudle. Slowed him down that much, but he's consistently been running those 33 3s, 33 4s, and that's everybody else now is running 33 7s, 33 9s. So it's just that consistency that's allowed him to close the gap. He's not running faster. Everyone else is just running slower.
Yeah. You know what I want to see? I want to see Blade get there and battle it up with Dalton Tucker and Vincent Arthur. That's going to be amazing. Well,
you're going to get your chance. He's going to come in and get fresh tires and go right back at it. We might see Blade lose, 5, 6, maybe even 10 positions on the restart. But if he stays consistent, he's going to gain that back and more. Oh, car down through the grass. That is Matthew George got loose coming off of 4. And the white flag is in the air for stage number 1.
1 to go.
The
I'll tell
white
you
and
what.
green checkered flag in the air.
I'm impressed with the run everybody's been doing out here tonight.
Absolutely caution free through stage
Yeah.
1. Kudos to these guys. Oh,
right.
wrecking at the line. Blade Timmons and
Oh,
a couple others. Jacob, glad you look involved as well.
no. Well, congratulations to Dalton Tucker for winning stage 1. Let's see if we can get him up here.
Looks like Brady Moats got loose coming out of 4 to the checker, Rudy.
Oh, boy. Dalton Tucker, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you, man.
Well, you win stage 1. It took you about 10 laps to get by John Cottle up there, and which I don't know what happened to him, whether he kind of faded after that. But what's the car feeling like at this point now with 40 laps on it?
I don't know if I can actually say it on a live broadcast. That's how bad it feels.
Okay, yeah, don't. We know. We know. But oh man, well so how do you deal with a car that's running that crappy? We'll leave it at that.
It's just a very little steering input and very little throttle input, just anything to save the tires, and they're gone right now.
Yeah. Oh man. So now you're gonna have you got to get to lap 81 for second stage. That third stage is going to be a long one.
Yeah, we'll probably end up splitting it, but it's gonna be interesting.
Yeah. All right, buddy. Well, I'll let you go. I don't want to bother your pit stops there. Good luck.
Thanks, man.
What room were you in, Brian Powell?
Yep.
Okay. All right. So, congratulations to him for winning stage 1 there, Dwayne. Good run. Well, do my eyes deceive me, or do I see Blake Timmons out front?
You see him out front. He came down pit road. He did not stop in his box. But I think that it was on purpose. He did get damage in that contact coming off of turn 4, went sliding through pit road, didn't hit anything else after he made contact with that was Brady Moats that he made contact with.
Okay.
So I like his plan. He's going to come out. He's going to come down pit road with no one there, get that damage fixed, and be right back out there. So, and then he can come down and pit as many times as he needs to without taking a penalty on the 2 to go. So,
okay.
not a bad call.
Yep. Well, that's going to put Vincent Arthur now in the lead.
Yeah, he did win the race off pit road.
Yeah. Wow. Look at this. So all that, and Blade didn't even get the lead a lap.
Yeah, no, he's going to have to come back out. He's going to have to pretty much do what he did the first stage, Rudy. He's going to have to come from the back of the field back to the front. And he can do it, but he's going to have to get that damage fixed first.
Well, hope everybody's doing okay in chat there, enjoying the show here tonight. We do appreciate everybody stopping by. Do us a favor there. Hit that subscribe button, click that notification bell so you get notified every time we do go live here on MaxspeedTV. Give us a thumbs up on the video. You can check out our full broadcast schedule at MaxspeedTV.com and follow us on Facebook at Facebook.com/MaxspeedTV.
Race summary, we've technically been green the whole way. This is just a stop for stage 1. So this really doesn't count as a caution. And we've only had 2 lead changes. Now this, because of the way the caution flag is falling, it's only going to be, this was a 41 lap run. This is only going to be probably about a 35, 36 lap run when we get the green. So it's going to be a little bit better on the tires for this stint. But these guys are looking to that instant. The stage 3 is going to be a really long one for these guys.
Right. Yeah. Boy, packed house here tonight, man. I'm telling you, look at all the race fans.
Yes, sir.
A lot of fans in the stands. We're ready to go back green here. I think the lights are out now, aren't they?
They are, yes, sir. We will be going back to green. Vincent Arthur's currently scored as your race leader. Dalton Tucker second. Tyson Palmquist third. John Cottle fourth. Corey Wharton in fifth. Brian Powell sixth. Seventh, Matthew George. Timothy Harper eighth. Chad Engel up to ninth. Josh Conover 10th. Todd Slauson in 11th. Ronnie Norman 12th. Ryan Kendrick 13th. Bruce Ackerman 14th. Cody Reeder 15th. 16th is Matthew Jorgensen. Chris Snyder 17th. Jeffrey Mayers 18th. 19th is Jacob Gladulik. And Blade Timmons, the last car on the lead lap, in 20th place. Brady Moats currently scored 1 lap down in 21st. Pace truck's off. Arthur's gone. Green flag in the air. Stage 2 is green.
And he is not waiting around.
No, he's not. Now, I worry about him getting that big of a run. You might burn your tires off, not even realizing it. He needs to just take a breath, slow down, not necessarily let these guys catch him, but just not run it as hard.
I think a lot of guys have been practicing here. Dalton kind of let the cat out of the bag here, saying that the car felt like crap out there, and he's struggling. But here's the thing: if Dalton Tucker's struggling, everybody out there is struggling. I think what's going on right now, Vincent Arthur. Now, if you notice, Vincent, he stayed right with Dalton Tucker the whole time there, the whole race. And once he got the second, he just couldn't gain that little bit of ground he needed to get up there to a Dalton. But now that he's out in clean air, that car feels a whole lot different.
Yes, it does. Right now, I'm watching a close battle between Ronnie Norman and Timothy Harper. That's a battle for 8th. Oh, contact into the back of Brian Powell there was Norman. But they keep it going straight. And that's checked everybody up behind him. What a contact. Todd Slauson and Ryan Kendrick get together.
Yeah, Cody Reeder got into the back of Josh Conover right there.
Oh,
into the wall. Oh, my gosh. That was Chad Engel.
Contact.
And he's not done.
Cody Reeder involved.
Oh my
Reeder
gosh.
goes around. Big contact with the inside wall. And there's the caution.
He could be done for the night right there. That just did him in, I believe. Let's go check it out.
A lot of heavy contact.
Yes. Oh my gosh, I can't believe my eyes right there. Right there, you can see.
Just gets up into the wall, gets tight, coming off a 4. He gets out of the throttle. You hear him lift, but it's too little too late. He smacks the wall, and it just treats your car like a ping pong ball. And then he gets loose through the tri-oval, taps the rear of Cody Reeder, and it's everything Reeder can do to save it. Can't get it woed down and slams. And that's the worst part of the inside wall to hit. If you look, there's no safer barrier there where he hit. That's pure concrete. That's going to do a lot of damage to that car.
It sure did, man. I'm telling you. Now, Vincent Arthur probably didn't want to see that with him having such a huge lead over Tyson and Dalton right there. But I don't think we're going to see anybody come to pit road. I
don't think we're going to see many takers. We might have some guys come down and top off. Well, there's a fake out.
Yep. Tyson Palmquist come in.
Tyson Palmquist got
Yep.
suckered in there, as they say. John Cottle came down, Josh Conover, and pretty much the back half of the field here is going to come down and top off of fuel. I don't expect anyone to take tires here, though.
No, beans they are limited on tires, but
Well,
I don't know. Who do you want to talk to? You want to talk to Vincent?
Sure.
Okay, there he is.
Vincent Arthur, Dwayne in the booth. Got a copy?
I got you.
Well, you got out to the lead and kind of probably didn't want to see this caution, but you're going to restart here and have to do it again. Now, is the strategy just try to get out as far as you can, or what do you got to do to stay in front of these guys?
I think the only person that is, that I'm the same speed as right now is Dalton. So as long as I keep him behind me, it should be relatively smooth sailing. It's just tires are melting today, so keeping the right rear on it is going to be really important. So just kind of trying to get probably half-second gap, then just manage the pace, manage the tires, and get us to the end of stage 2.
Yeah, we've been keeping an eye on some of the guys who started in the back. They've been able to work their way through the field. Are you worried about any of them making a run on you?
No, I think track position is pretty key. Short run, I think there's a lot of options to be able to move up to the field. So as far as passing, it's definitely not as difficult as it was last week. But my game plan is just to try to stay out front here. The exhausted Chevrolet is fast, and we're going to try to keep the right rear on it and stay out front.
All right, well, we'll let you go. Good luck, and hopefully we'll be talking to you at the end.
10-4, appreciate y'all.
Not a bad plan, Rudy.
No, it sounds like he's got a pretty good plan worked out there, and I think it's going to be key for him to make sure that he can stay ahead of Dalton, because if he ran them first 40 laps and he was staying right there with Dalton within 3/4 of a second, or well, let's say within less than a second, okay, I think he's got it figured out that he can, if he can stay ahead of Dalton, he can beat Dalton.
Yeah, and that's going to be the other part of that equation, is not burning your tires off. If Dalton decides to press the issue, he's just going to have to let him go. You can't battle for the lead and save your tires at the same time.
Right.
You got to choose one or the other. So getting that half-second gap, like you said, is going to be key on this restart. So he's going to have to go early and try to snooker him, catch him sleeping. But if Dalton starts pressing the issue, I don't see how he's going to save tires.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Well, good news for Ronnie Norman fans. He's back up to 5th. Stephen Dombrowski there was rooting for Ronnie Norman. He's running in 5th now, back in the saddle. Started 11th tonight though, but he's looking good. I don't know what happened in the back there. What's going on?
That is the choose rule, Rudy. They use the start-finish line as the choose. If you want the inside line, you go down to the apron. If you want the outside line, you stay on the track. They'll wave any black flags that are given, so it's kind of a way to keep the field scrambled and fair.
Okay.
Yeah, now they only do that on normal cautions. The end of a restart on a stage is just wherever position you're supposed to be.
Well,
right.
Get him going here, D-Wayne.
Sure, and as we get ready to get back going, Vincent Arthur in the lead, Dalton Tucker in 2nd, Matthew George 3rd, Corey Wharton 4th, and Brian Powell are your top 5. All right, pace truck's off. Vincent Arthur's going to go just a little early.
Green flag,
And green is out. He gets that jump he was looking for.
Yeah, now he's really got to fight with Dalton Tucker staying with him now. So Matthew George. And remember, at the beginning of the race, Matthew started second tonight. He kind of faded really quick, but he's back in the saddle now. He is ready to rock and roll here. Corey Wharton, he started 15th. He's running in 4th. Good job. And what's going on with Brian Powell? He is going backwards.
Well, there's a whole lot of scrambling going on right now, Rudy.
Wow. Dalton not happy with the car here tonight. That's a shame, you know. But you know, sometimes I've heard drivers say that at the beginning of the race, and it took them maybe half the race, 3/4 of the race before they finally figured something out. Dalton will do it. He'll figure something out. Look at, he's already closed the gap on Vincent Arthur.
And I'm seeing a whole lot of loose cars right now as they sail it off into one.
Check on John Cottle. He's clear back in 17th, Dwayne.
Yeah, and that's because he came in on that. Yeah, that's clearly because he came in on that pit stop. We got a car in the wall.
Uh-oh.
That is Timothy Harper.
Oh, yeah.
And he's just trying to keep it out of harm's way right now, keep it straight, and he does. Meanwhile, we got a battle for the lead.
Oh, Tucker's... Oh, and he just blinked out. Uh-oh. That is not good.
There he's back, and they're side by side. This is not what Vincent Arthur wanted to see. And, you know, Tucker is not letting him save those tires like he wanted. They are pressing the issue.
Yeah.
And
yep, he's making
Matthew George is definitely enjoying seeing this battle in front of him, because these two guys, they're not saving right now.
Dalton, well, he got that first stage. He wants stage 2.
He's going to go for it right here. He gets it.
Wow.
What brings it low to prevent the crossover.
What a run that was right there. I'll bet it even surprised Dalton. That's how good of a run that was. Yeah. Oh, Vincent back to second now, but Matthew George, yeah, he had the front row seat to that battle right there. And he's like, man, I'll tell you what, if I can get up there to him, I'm going to have to do that same thing. And look who's on his bumper, Ronnie Norman. Steven Dombrowski still in chat there rooting for Ronnie Norman. Yep, Corey Wharton now in 5th. And he is battling with Tyson Palmquist. Now, Tyson was up there in the front, Dwayne. He worked pretty hard to get there, man. He was diligent about that.
If you remember, he got snookered. Now, I did watch his pit stop, Rudy. He took 4 tires. So out of all these guys, he has the freshest tires out there right now. He's not saving his set.
Very interesting. Yep, Ryan Kendrick now in 7th. Josh Conover back into 8th now. He's come a long ways though. He's come from 16th. He's doing all right.
Yeah, if you notice, there's been a lot of comers and goers in this race so far.
Yep. Now that deal when you seen him going across the grass here a little bit ago, Blake Timmons took it down there. He tried to steer clear of all of that, and he managed to do that. So he is back up to 10th here. He just doesn't seem like he's got the rocket ship that he had on that first set of tires, Dwayne.
No, and if you look at the front of his car there on the passenger side, he's still got a little bit of damage. Doesn't look like much, but it's definitely enough to slow him down.
Oh, yeah,
I think he needs a little bit more time on pit road to get that fixed.
I can see it, yes. Wow, yeah, that's pretty nuts. Just that little tiny bit of damage.
Yep. And if he can get that fixed, look out.
Yeah, for sure.
Meanwhile, Josh Conover working on getting 6th from Corey Wharton. And does.
Yep. Well,
not over yet. There he goes.
There he got him. Good job. Yeah, Josh said he wasn't sure if he could make it tonight, but by golly, he's here. And
contact in the back. Matthew Jorgensen in the wall. And he gets together with Todd Slauson, Rudy, and man, it was on.
Oh, man, I thought that was going to be a wreck right there, but they did a good job of getting by him.
Yeah, he's got a lot of right side damage on that car. And I went back and looked at it. He came off of 2, got into the wall, and actually bounced into Slauson. Lawson did a great job of keeping the car straight, but he's got damage as well.
Wow, look at that damage. Oh, my goodness. That's unbelievable, Dwayne. That's a lot of damage.
Yeah. But they keep it straight. We stay green.
Dalton Tucker's still battling here, and I'll tell you what.
Reckon.
Uh-oh. Timothy Harper.
Ackerman and Timothy Harper get into it.
Oh, wow. Let's go back and check this out, folks.
They're battling through the tri-oval side by side. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Ackerman, I don't know. He just kind of comes up.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I'm watching this right now. Yeah, he does. Oh my gosh, yes. He just come right up into Timothy Harper.
I guess he thought Harper was going to be closer to the wall than he was, is the only thing I can figure. And was trying to set himself up for the entry of 1, but Harper was there, and they get together. Now, I think those are the only 2 involved in this, but heavy damage for both cars.
Okay, we're still not at the lap 81. Knowing tires are premium, we really can't afford for them to use a lot of them up. You think they'll come them in?
I would say everyone but Tyson Palmquist should be on pit road for tires. Here they come.
They are coming in.
Tires,
wow.
You have at least, at this point, you're halfway through a run, and even though the track position is king, you still need those fresh tires. And if half the field stays out, half the field comes in, you're looking at a mad scramble. So the guys up front had to come down. They didn't have a choice in it. You can't take that gamble because track position is just so critical here. Now Chad Engel does stay out. And Ryan Kendrick actually missed his pit stall.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Dalton Tucker does win the race off pit road.
Now, Chad Engel I believe, he still did not lead a lap.
Not yet, no.
Yeah, so if he
We'll
stays
see if
out
he comes
one
down.
more, yeah, I don't know. But I think Ryan Kendrick's going to come in. Well, who are we going to talk to now? Let's talk to, no, you know who I want to talk to? I want to talk to Bruce Ackerman.
Go for it.
Yeah. Bruce Ackerman, do you have a copy, sir?
I do.
Well, man, you were looking pretty hot there. What's going on right now? You got damage on there you got to get fixed up, right?
Yeah, I do. Yes.
Oh my gosh, how
I'm not
bad
sure what
was it?
happened. It's pretty bad. Got turned into the outside wall. I'm not sure what happened. I believe I might have came up into the guy. Have no clue.
Oh man, I'll tell you what, man. Well, I'll tell you what, been some good racing out there. You guys had that first long green flag run there that kind of surprised me. I never figured it would go that long with the green flag, but boy, you guys did an outstanding job. So now where do you go to from here? You got to try to stay on the lead lap.
Nah, I figured I'd go down a lap and just try to get it all fixed right now and get my lap
Okay.
back in a little bit.
Okay. All right. All right. Well, we'll let you go then. Good luck, Bruce.
Thank you.
All right.
Yeah, now he will be fighting with Timothy Harper for the waiver round, so
All right.
it's going to be very important for these guys to battle each other here. So it's going to be interesting. Like I said, it looked more like a racing deal. One came up, one came down, and really nobody's fault there. Just two guys going for the same piece of real estate.
All right.
Well, Chad Engel stays out, Rudy.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's staying out there. Got 17 lap older tires. He's not going to be able to. I don't think he's going to hold off Dalton Tucker.
No,
and
he knows
Vincent
he's not
Arthur.
going to hold off Tucker, but I think the plan is when we get the green, we're going to be only 10 laps to go. He's hoping that he can hold all, he knows he's not probably going to be in the top 5, but if he can hold on to a top 10 here and then come down and get tires on the stage when everybody else is going to come down, it might work out for him. So
never know.
a good strategy here, with 10 to go in the stage. It's a gamble, but we'll have to wait and see if it pays off for him.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. All right, lights are out. We are going green.
Yes, sir. So with 10 to go in the stage when we get back racing, Chad Engel currently scored as your race leader. Dalton Tucker second. Tyson Palmquist will be restarting third. Vincent Arthur fourth. Matthew George will be restarting in fifth. Ronnie Norman sixth. Corey Wharton seventh. Josh Conover eighth. Chris Snyder ninth. And Jeffrey Mayers 10th. Blade Timmons 11th. Todd Slauson 12th. Matthew Jorgensen 13th. Brian Powell 14th. John Caudle 15th. Ryan Kendrick 16th. Jacob Gladulik in 17th. Cody Reeder 18th. And those are all the cars remaining on the lead lap. Base trucks off. Engel goes. He spins his tires. They're almost three wide. The inside line checks up, and that's going to allow Dalton Tucker to get away. Vincent Arthur coming to the outside of Chad here as they go through 1 and 2. He's going to get by easily.
Yes.
Oh, we got a spin.
Uh-oh. Otto? No.
Chris Snyder.
Chris Snyder, okay. Oh, my gosh. Let's go back and take a look here. Well, you know what they say. Cautions breed caution. Oh,
Looks
boy.
like he got Chris Snyder gets loose. Blade Timmons had nowhere to go. Gets into him, and Timmons able to straighten it back out, but gets more damage on that right front.
Oh, man.
And Snyder backs it into the wall, gets a lot of damage there.
Yep.
So these guys are going to have to come down pit road to get that fixed for sure.
Wow. Well, we're back under caution once again.
And Chad Engel did not want to see that caution. All right, so still not going to be considered the stage, as this is going to be lap 73. And it's been the tale of two races right now, as we were caution free in stage one. Stage 2 has been cautions, breeding cautions here. This is caution number 3. We've had 5 lead changes, so it's definitely been interesting as these guys have been really going at it here, and a lot of guys just going for the same position, getting tight, getting loose. It's really not been one specific thing that I can think of that's causing all these cautions. Just hard racing for stage 2.
Yeah, that's a fact.
And Blade Timmons actually drops with connection issues.
Oh, you got to be kidding me.
No, sir. Looks like his connection just cut out on him. So I think his race is done for the night.
Oh, my gosh. All these guys with having connection problems.
And we only have 2 drivers completely out of the race right now. And that's Blade Timmons and Timothy Harper. Brady Moats and Nick Geilis are both still on pit road, so they could come out at any time to run laps if they chose to. Joey Stats is on track. He's running 5 laps down in 19th, but the top 17 are still on the lead lap.
And Nick Geilis never did come back out. And Brady Moats. Wow. Wow.
All right, so we should see the lights go out this time by.
That was kind of a lengthy caution, wasn't it? A little longer than usual.
Well, we've never really got going again.
Yeah, true.
That it came back right back out on that restart there. So it's going to be interesting to see how this all shakes out in the last few laps here. But I think if we get another caution, that's probably going to be the stage.
Yeah, you're right.
But we'll restart him here. Dalton Tucker, your leader, will be starting on the inside. Vincent Arthur to his outside. Tyson Palmquist, looks like he was given an EOL penalty by the admin. Ronnie Norman will be restarting in third then. Chad Engel in fourth. Corey Wharton fifth. Matthew George in sixth. Josh Conover seventh. Jeffrey Mayers eighth. Ninth will be Todd Slauson. And Brian Powell will be your top 10 here.
All right, back to green here, folks.
Pace trucks in.
Holy smokes. He was not messing around on that restart, was he?
No, he wasn't.
Hey, Ronnie Norman wasn't either, man. He was like, let me know when you're going to go because I'm going with you. Good job.
And right now, they're side by side for second.
Yeah, Vincent was right on that. He wasn't going to let that happen. So, yeah, good job. Good job for these guys, man. That's amazing. Well, you know, something we haven't done yet is a little crank it up. What do you think?
Sounds good.
All right, let's do this. All right, so Dalton Tucker trying to get stage 2. Holy smokes, is he going to do it, Dwayne? Going to be
I
one to
think
go
he
right
is.
here.
White flag in the air.
Well, you talk about cleaning up on the points tonight.
Sir. And look at this. Ronnie Norman trying to get by Vincent Arthur here. He's got to have one more shot to do it.
Yeah, but I don't think it's going to happen because here they come. Going into 3 right now. Dalton Tucker, nope, it's not going to happen. But boy, I'll tell you what, I got to give it up to Vincent Arthur for the run he's had here tonight. Look at him trying to put the move here on Dalton Tucker, and it's not going to happen. So, wow, great job.
There's the stage. And now what do? You've had all these cautions, so you haven't really been abusing your tires.
Right.
I think I'd still come down and get fresh ones.
Yeah, me too.
Because you just don't know. This next stage is going to be almost 100 laps. You just don't know when or how long. If it's going to be a lot of cautions, it could go green the whole way. You just don't know. So I would come down, put 4 fresh ones on right now, top that tank off with Sunoco fuel, and get the heck out of there.
I'm looking to see if they're not going to maybe have a long run here, because the reason why I'm thinking this is because now that everybody they're going to get through this pit stop here, they're going to be ganged up, but we'll see if they can, get separated from one another. I think that's going to be the key here tonight. Get it separated out like they were at the beginning of the race. That first 40 laps, they were all spread out around the track, and man, they were really running well. So I kind of look for some of the same. I don't know.
Yeah, and I was noticing it was kind of a tale of 2 races there. The first stage, they were running, it was green the whole way, but they were kind of just feeling the car out, trying to get a handle on there. The second stage, some guys felt a little bit more confident, maybe pushed the issue a little bit more. That's why we had a few more cautions. So
right.
I think if they can just get back to knowing that this is a long run that they're coming up on, and just take it easy. Don't try to win the race in the first 50 laps, because you're not gonna. Just take it easy, save the tires, and let the chips fall.
Well, Jacob, glad you stayed out.
As did Chris Schneider.
Well, we're waiting for Dalton to get off pit road. We're going to get him up here and talk to him and congratulate him on stage 2 win. Dalton Tucker, you got a copy.
I got you, man.
Well, stage 2 win. I know you said the car feels like crap under you, but man, you sure can't turn it on when you need to.
Yeah, I got pretty good short run. It's the long run that's going to be iffy. It felt better that time, but we didn't quite have the same amount of laps on it. But it's going to be interesting for sure.
Well, it's like we were talking. I know you said the car felt pretty bad, but the thing of it is, if the car feels like crap to Dalton Tucker, it's going to feel like crap to everybody out there on the track. Let me tell you.
I like a loose car, so I mean it's drivable. It's just I would much rather have a little bit of right rear grip.
Right. Well, congratulations to you again on stage 2 win, brother. And now you got the big long one.
Don't remind me.
All right, buddy. Good luck.
Thanks.
Wow. So Chris Snyder stays out, Dwayne. What do you think? You think he just did that to get the bonus point? He's not in the points run. Oh, yes, he is. Yeah, he's 11th in the points. Yeah.
I'm curious as to what Vincent Arthur did there, Rudy. He was second in the race off of pit road, but he stopped and let the entire field go by him and caught back up to the end here. So not exactly, he doesn't have a black flag. I'm not showing that he's serving anything like that, but he decided the back of this pack is where he wanted to be on this restart.
Oh. I don't even know what to say to that. Blade Timmons never did come back. Golly, man.
And Josh Conover right now getting a little bump draft with Dalton Tucker under caution here.
Yeah.
The only thing I can think is maybe that Vincent is counting on more cautions, waiting, did not want to be up there in the mix of it, as these guys are, thinking that they're going to wreck, more guys are going to wreck out, but I really don't know why he decided to go to the back. It's puzzling.
Take a look at the cautions here now. Remind you, 2 of these are stage cautions. So we've had 3 cautions tonight. It's not bad.
7 lead changes.
We got 90. We're going to have 95 to go when we go back green.
Yeah, and what I would probably do, depending on how the cautions fall, if it stays green the whole way, I would try to split that into thirds. I would stop with 60 and 30 to go.
Yeah.
That way you only have 30 lap runs on your tires.
Right. I agree. But they can't make it 60 laps though. Can
No.
they? I don't know.
No, you pit every 30 laps. So 96 to
Okay.
go, you run 36 laps, pit.
Okay.
Then you 30 more laps, pit for your final stint.
I see. And then I hopefully they should have enough tires to get through that. So should.
Yeah, most everybody out here has only stopped 3 times. A couple guys have stopped 4, but I don't think they changed tires. Here we go. Pace car's in. Chris Schneider goes. Green is out. Stage 3 is underway.
I'm surprised he didn't smoke the tires there, but it looks like I'm going to say he's probably going to get the heck out of the way here on the backstretch. He knows these guys are fast. They've got new tires. He's on 13-lap old tires. He could just try to hold them off for a little while here, but I don't think it's going to last too long.
He's going to try to come down, put the block
Oh.
on Dalton Tucker. Now, Ronnie Norman saw that and kind of backed out of it a little bit.
Yeah.
It's about to get feisty up here.
Oh, boy.
And Snyder is going to try to hold these guys off, but on those old tires, I just don't think he's going to be able to do it in the long term. As Tucker gets side by side with him, It's over now.
He goes around the outside, takes a long way around, but he makes it work. Ronnie Norman's watching. He said, all right, Dalton did it. Let me see if I can do that now.
Yeah, and with fresh tires, you can pass on the outside.
Yeah. And Dalton didn't even wait for heat to get built up in them tires either, man. They were the cold tires.
Well, I tell you a guy who is marching to the front. Remember, on the last caution, Tyson Palmquist got an EOL penalty. He's worked his way back up to 8. Make that 7th.
Yeah, he just went into 7th. Yep. And he's looking good. Yeah, he's looking real strong right now. Cottle, I wish I knew what to tell John to get him back to the front. He's really struggling getting back up there. Could be dirty air, or I really don't know what the deal is.
Well, I think it's a matter of saving tires. He's really fast on the short runs, but those long runs just seem to kill him, and he uses up his tires, starts falling back.
Well, Dalton's trying to put some distance on Ronnie Norman right now, and Ronnie just a couple tenths behind. So there you go, Steven. Hey, GA Limo. And that is the 777, Michael Pegg. How's it going there, buddy? Yeah, it's a long race. We just reached the halfway mark right now. $180 laps here tonight, man. I'll tell you what, that's a long race.
Yes, it is. I tell you, I've been watching since the drop of the green. Rudy Vincent Arthur He is just moving, working his way through the field one car at a time. He's back up to 9th now in a battle for 8th with John Cottle, and he's going to get it.
Oh, man, look at that. He is really putting it on now. There must have been a method to his madness when he did that, Dwayne. He knew something we didn't.
Well, if he can get a podium finish, maybe we'll talk to him about it.
Yeah. A little family secret there or something. Who knows?
He now goes for 7th under Chris Schneider on those older tires. He should be able to get by him no problem here.
Yes. Now he's got the tough customer of Tyson Palmquist to deal with. Palmquist, we've seen him march right up through easily. So if he can hold off Vincent Arthur here, then yeah, he's doing pretty good because Vincent Arthur's on a roll.
Yeah, he's worked his way through. Oh, a little bit of contact there. Ryan Kendrick and Chris Snyder, but they keep it going. We stay green.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good race. Only 3 cautions, Michael, so far at the halfway mark. They've had 2 stages, so when you look at it from that aspect, I mean, it shows 5 cautions, but 2 of those were stage cautions. So we've had 3 cautions tonight and 8 lead changes. Pretty amazing. These guys do run good. There's some great guys in here.
Sure.
Yeah, some good drivers. Cottle, our pole setter, is mired back into 9th place and just can't seem to get back to the front.
Yeah, and this is about the time for the guys who are good on the short run. About 12 to 15 laps is about all they can run before their times really drop off.
Yeah,
and we're starting to see that now. Lap 12 here since the restart, and he's heading backwards. But guy on the move just in front of him, Ryan Kendrick, he's trying to get around Palmquist.
and he might do it. He just might do it.
He's got the preferred line going into 3 and 4, and
yeah, he got him.
Cottle,
Here comes
Cottle's
Cottle.
going to try to follow him through.
Man, that was close.
Quarters racing.
Oh. If he'd have even bobbled a tiny little bit there, they would have made contact. Yeah. And Tyson finally, he backs out of it. He said, look, man, you guys go ahead. I'll run you down later. Clausen now into 10th. And a guy we haven't talked about pretty much all night long, Dwayne, and I don't know why, but Jeffrey Mayers, man, I'm telling you what, he is doing pretty well here. He's still hanging up just short of the top 10, but he's still hanging in here pretty good.
Yeah, he's been running a quiet race. Don't see any damage on that car. Just being consistent here. Oh. And he's one of those guys who's really good on the long run. He's looking for this thing to go green.
And look at that, another Black Rifle Coffee Company car. And Cabela's. So good paint job on that car. I like that. I like the Black Rifle Coffee. Never had it before, but I like it.
And you're not missing anything up front. As the field starts getting stretched out here, this is kind of what they needed to have happen.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I said. If we could get the field stretched out a little bit, we probably won't see another caution for quite some time. You know, we've still got, 19 drivers on the track out of the 23 that started. That's an impressive run for 100 laps here at Charlotte.
And of those 19, 18 are still on the lead lap. Only Joey Stats laps down due to connection issues at the start of the race. He's 4 laps down in 19th. was as many as 6 laps. So a couple
Yeah.
more cautions, and he can be right back in this thing.
Yeah, I don't even have any data on him. Do you have any data on him?
I do. Wait.
When you pull up the driver's box?
Yep.
Really? I don't. Isn't that weird? Huh. Well, anyhow. Dalton Tucker. And I believe, let's see, well, technically he has not clinched the most laps led yet, because you know he's got to lead 91 laps in order to clinch most laps led.
Right.
Uh-oh, and he blinked out again, Dwayne.
Yeah, he did. That's not
Whoa,
good.
Oh man, if he keeps that up, I can't believe that they haven't. Maybe they've warned him. They may have warned him, you know. But it's a good thing nobody's immediately around him. So I
Yeah.
think everything is good right now. Nobody's immediately right there on top of him, where you would have to deal with that, you know, car appearing and disappearing in front of you.
Yeah, well, considering that he's led 70 laps and the next closest to him is Vincent Arthur, who's led 15,
Yeah.
I think he's got the most laps led sewed up.
Well, yeah, I would say he probably does, but you know, we officially can't declare that
Yeah.
just yet.
Right.
Vincent Arthur looked pretty good when he was out there. I'm really impressed with the run he's having here tonight. But you know, more I'm really impressed with is Josh Conover. Look at this, up to 5th. This is pretty awesome. He's doing great.
Yeah, he started 16th on the field, and he's worked himself into the top 10, and he's pretty much been there ever since.
Yeah,
He's been as high as 3rd, and currently right now getting passed by Vincent Arthur here as they go side by side, but still a solid run for Conover tonight.
Yeah, and he just let him go. He said, you know, he knows Vincent Arthur extremely fast here tonight. He's probably one of the only drivers out there. I'm not taking anything away from any of the other ones, but Vincent's probably one of the only ones out there that can do anything with Dalton Tucker right now. You agree or disagree?
I agree.
You know, because he's been so extremely fast. He's been able to hang with him where everybody else couldn't.
Catching him's one thing, passing him's another.
Exactly. And if you've got a good enough car to pass Dalton Tucker for the win, well, that's great. Because man,
well, right now, that time by he ran a 10th faster than Tucker.
yeah,
And about 3/10 faster than the guys in front of him.
yeah, it won't be long here. He's going to get by Matthew George. He just got to find the right place. And Corey Wharton.
Looks like he may be thinking about going to the outside.
Well, I don't know. He's looking to the inside, but boy, a big block there by Matthew George.
And this is the closest battle we have on the track. The rest
Yeah.
of the field's pretty spread out right now. So you're not missing anything anywhere else on the track, folks. This is a good battle here for
Here
3rd
it
through
goes.
5th.
Man,
It's
I'm
the
telling you,
run.
Matthew George is just blocking the heck out of him right now. No, he ain't going to be able to block that one.
No. Vincent's going to get him here. And he sets
Whoa.
his sight on Wharton. He's going to try to get 2 and 1.
Oh, man, they're really close right there, though. Wow, him and Corey Wharton really close. Good job. Matthew George is going to take on Corey Wharton, too. And now, if you think about it, looking at what Vincent Arthur's doing there, he's saying, remember when you guys were just blocking me a couple laps ago? Well, there you go. I just blocked you back.
I believe that's called karma.
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
And
Ronnie
Josh
Norman?
Conover.
Huh?
Josh Conover taking advantage of that, getting underneath Wharton here. He's going to try to get himself into the top 5.
Yeah. If he can make that pass. Oh! Well, there he goes. He's going out across the front stretch grass. Good save.
He keeps it going.
Well, he almost made contact there with Corey, and he seen what was going to happen, and he made that sharp turn left, and it did try to keep it off of Corey, and almost cost him his race right there.
Yeah, he did get a little bit of damage, but not as much as it would have been.
Man, I'm telling you. Well, here comes a pole sitter.
And we've got our first taker on the pit road, Rudy Cody Reeder.
Oh. I'm surprised Cody's way back here, but, well, I guess. And he's off a pit road, so.
Well, he's down and away. He's got fresh tires. And, you know, if it looks like he's doing that splitting, we've got 68 to go. Might be a little bit early, but he will have an advantage. He's got fresh tires right now versus these other guys. Definitely going to be an advantage for him for at least 10 laps. And monkey see, monkey do as Chris Schneider now comes down pit road.
Yeah, Chad Angle just come off of pit road too, so, okay. For Schneider? Yep. All right. So I wonder if Dalton's watching this because, you know, everybody else is doing it.
Well, we'll have to wait and see. I'm going to check the times here at the line for Corey Reeder, see just how much faster he might be running from our leader. This time by Dalton Tucker ran a 33.2. Cody Reeder runs a 31.6. Almost 2 seconds faster than the leader right now.
Holy smokes. That's a lot.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, there sure is, Michael. Yeah, there's some good guys out here. I'll tell you what, Dalton Tucker, man, I'll tell you what, he is a Gary Slapinski all the way, isn't he, Dwayne?
He can be, yes, sir.
Mm-hmm. When these guys hear he's coming into room, they're going, oh, man. So the race becomes for second because they know Dalton Tucker's going to win. Well, look at this here. There's Chad Angle getting one of his laps back.
Yeah, he's currently scored 3 laps down, attempting to get his lap back.
Oh, he'll get it. It just, you just got to time it just right here.
There he goes. Now back to 2 laps down.
Yep.
Meanwhile, Josh Conover and John Cottle going at it. Cottle gets by Conover.
Yeah, but Josh is having no part of that. He said, no, that was my position, thank you.
Cottle's going to be able to hold him off.
Yeah, Josh can't get by him.
Ronnie Norman in danger now. Matthew George goes to his inside. That's a battle for 4th.
Yep, Ronnie's going back to 4th. Wow. So, I'll tell you what do they get? About 10 laps on the tires, and the tires become garbage after that, or what?
Well, these guys have been out here for 34 laps on these, so
yeah,
they're starting to really feel it. The guys, I'm surprised we haven't seen more takers on pit road, honestly.
Right.
But yeah, we'll have to wait and see how this shakes out. Chad Ingle is a good example here. Corey Reeder, we're keeping an eye on. You know, he's at the start-finish line right now. Dalton Tucker's just coming off of the out of 2 onto the backstretch. He might, if this goes a full cycle, he might be able to unlap himself.
Oh, I think he's gonna. Yeah, I have no doubt he's gonna here. Yeah, he'll get back on the lead lap. Cody Reeder. Looking at, let's see, the last one that's on the lead lap is Bruce Ackerman. He started 6th tonight. Dalton Tucker with a, let's see, 2.1 seconds back to second place.
Yeah, Vincent Arthur was able to drive his way through the field, but since he's gotten back to second, really hasn't been able to make up much ground. He's gonna need to pit early before Dalton to make up that ground on pit road.
Now, if it was me, I would probably pit maybe in the next lap or two, like you were talking, and then come in, and that would put you 60 to go, and then you'd make one more pit stop after that at around 30 to go, right?
That's where we're at. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
60 to go this time by.
So let's see what in Dalton, if that's at all his plan here, or if anybody's going to take that plan. Because Dalton's, his speeds have slowed down tremendously. And I think what it is too, is he has kind of backed it off just a little bit. He doesn't need to push it that hard.
Yeah,
these guys get out here to these big leads like this, and then, they find out, well, I don't need to be racing it this hard,
Ryan Kendrick gives up 7th position and brings it down pit road.
Yep. Some guys are doing that strategy. Or thereabouts,
That's not a bad strategy. Cody Reeder's still running over a second faster than the leader right now. He's, we'll check the times at the line again. This time by Dalton Tucker ran a 33.4. And Cody Reeder at the line now, catching him, ran a 32.7. So starting to equalize a little bit, but he's still running, 7/10 faster than the leader.
Yeah. 3/4 of a second, yeah. And that means a lot,
Yes, it does, especially at this place.
Yeah.
As he's going to go around the outside of Josh Conover like he's standing still.
Yeah, Dalton has checked out. You got that right, Michael. He's out there 1.9. The only guy that really I think is going to be able to do much with him is Vincent Arthur at this point. Now, that doesn't mean that it may not change if he would get into the wall or something and have damage on it. Matthew George will take advantage of that situation in a heartbeat. Matthew, guy qualified second tonight. This is the best I think I've seen Matthew do this in the league, right?
I think so.
Yeah, that's the best I've seen him run. So, I always go to this, at about this point in the race here. We've all cut our teeth on this track. Every one of us have ran lap after lap after lap after lap at this place, coming up through our, ranks and everything. So, I shouldn't say that. I should say not this track specifically, the old Charlotte. Okay.
Right.
But they are similar in some ways. Although this one here, the guys complain about this one. They don't like this one. They like the old one better.
And that's true about any track they change normally, Rudy.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you're right. Slotson. Ooh, man, Passer Jeffrey Mayer's getting by him. Yeah, waiting to see Ronnie Norman now 4th place, and he has got a mirror full of John Cottle. Well, it's just so hard for these guys to just drop the hammer, ain't it?
It is.
And I'm telling you.
And right now, Rudy, tell you what, the longer these guys stay out, the more this plays into Cody Reeder's hands. He's getting ready to pass Matthew George, and that only gives 2 cars left for him to get back on the lead lap.
Right. Yep, there he goes. He is our point leader coming in tonight by 76 points over Dustin Kleba. But we haven't seen Kleba. Gosh, he wasn't here last week, and he ain't here again tonight. I hope everything's all right. I don't know what happened to him, but
Todd Slauson brings it down pit road, as does Bruce Ackerman.
Yes, sir. Making not his final pit stop. He'll still have to stop one more time.
And look at this, Rudy. Ryan Kendrick just passed Cody Reeder with a little bit fresher tire. He's got about 10 laps fresher than Cody Reeder. So when this cycles out, he very well could be your race leader.
Yeah.
As he goes by.
Wow, look at that. Goes by second place there, Vincent Arthur. Like he was standing still.
Yep, and he sets his sights on the leader. He's going to get himself back on the lead lap. This could be trouble for the lead lap cars right now.
Yes. Yeah, because when they pit, that's going to put them a lap down. And we haven't seen Dalton Tucker a lap down yet tonight. I can't believe he is still pushing out there right now. Dalton looks like he can feel him coming up behind him, so he knows I'm going to have to get the heck out of the way here in just a minute. Ryan Kendrick. Going to go around the outside of our leader.
Our leader, Dalton.
Yep, he's coming in. He's had enough of that crap real quick.
And Vincent Arthur comes with him.
And that's good news. That's good news for Vincent. Good news. Well, we got a brand new leader.
Matthew George.
Yep, he just grabbed his first bonus point and leading the race.
It looks like both get onto pit road, into their pit box. 4 fresh tires. Full tank of fuel.
And Matthew George is coming in.
And they're both down and away.
Yep. And like I said, folks, they will have to come in one more time. John Cottle coming in, Ronnie Norman, I believe. Yeah. Josh Conover. So it looks like quite a few of the leaders are coming in. And Jacob Gladulik. Ryan Kendrick will be the leader here when he comes around, I do believe.
Yes, he will. He is about 10 seconds ahead of Dalton Tucker.
And see, this is the kind of strategies that win races for people because, well, not officially the race leader yet because Tyson Palmquist, he's kind of getting trapped up on the high side. He will be coming in soon. So that will put Ryan Kendrick in the lead here eventually. And Cody Reeder now third.
Yep. And Reeder is in a little bit of trouble here. Tucker is only a second or so behind him, so he will get passed up here. But right now, Ryan Kendrick is a good 15 seconds ahead of that battle.
Wow, look at that. Dalton just drove around Cody. Wow.
Nothing like fresh tires to make you feel like Superman.
That's right.
And Rudy, I think Palmquist is trying to make this on one more stop. He's going to run that tank dry.
I don't see it, but.
Well, if he can run, he's been out there for 52 laps. He can come in at any point and have enough fuel to make it here. We're 44 laps to go now.
Oh, yeah,
or 45 to go. If he pits at any time now, he should be able to make it. So
right.
I think he's he's running it out, but I think he needs to be on pit road here very soon, or that advantage is going to go away.
Right. Yeah, you are correct. But then it's going to throw it down to Ryan Kendrick. Can he make it?
I don't know if he can. He's been out there 14 laps. It's going to be close. Dalton Tucker's been out there 4 laps. These guys are going to be really close on fuel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and boy, Dalton is just chopping that down, catching up to Ryan Kendrick. Down to 3.1 seconds behind Ryan right now.
Yeah, and the top 4 have only been on pit road 4 times, so they still have 2 sets of tires left.
Yep. And Palmquist does buy pit road entrance again.
Yeah, he's got a decent lead right now, 12 seconds. He's probably going to try to run that tank dry and hope for a caution. Because if with these guys, even though they've just been on pit road, Rudy, they've been out there, 6 laps is a lot on these tires. If we get a caution at this stage, everybody's going to be on pit road to use that last set of tires for the final run.
Well, Dalton Tucker is knocking on the door here. Ryan Kendrick only 3/4 of a second behind him and closing real fast here.
Yeah, he's running about a second and a half faster than Ryan there. The 10-lap difference in tires showing right there, and that's why if we get a caution right now, everybody would be down pit road because there's the difference right there.
Yep. Absolutely. And Kendrick still staying out, and so is Palmquist. Oh, Palmquist is on pit road.
Yeah, I think he drove it as far as he possibly could.
Yeah. Well, good effort. So that put Dalton Tucker back in the lead.
And Vincent Arthur not far behind him, back in second.
Like I said before, man, if there's anybody that can do anything with Dalton tonight, it's going to be Vincent Arthur. We've got about 40 to go, and I think these guys, they can make it the rest of the way on fuel.
Yeah, they're going to be...
Palmquist ran, 54 laps or something?
Yeah, they should be good to go.
Yeah. They should be able to make it. Now, their tires are going to be shot. And that's the thing. If Vincent Arthur can get to Dalton Tucker, can he do anything with them by the time he gets there? I highly doubt it.
We'll have to see. We'll have to see how lap traffic goes here.
Get my chat angle right now. Dalton. Yeah, he was battling with Palmquist right there. Palmquist went a lap down.
Yeah, he's going to get that back with those fresh tires.
Yeah, he's got to get a little heat buildup in him first here before he tries to get back around Dalton. Because Dalton just passed him right up easily. Because he's got cold tires, and here he comes. Yeah, he's closing up on him now. So he will be back on the tail end of the lead lap, but he will have the freshest tires out there of anybody on the track right now.
And that's going to play into Vincent Arthur's hands here as he takes the inside line and gains about 3/10 on Dalton Tucker there as he was having to deal with lap traffic.
And that's what Vincent needs right now. He needs Dalton to have to be in a bunch of lap traffic so he can catch him and maybe use him as a pick. I learned that word off of a good friend of mine there.
That's the plan. Anytime you come up on lap traffic and you're in second,
use him as a pick. That's one word I won't forget. You taught me. Long race here tonight. Ryan Kendrick in third, but I don't know how much longer he's going to be able to. Yeah, because Matthew George has got about 11 lap newer tires. So I don't know if he's going to be able to run down Ryan Kendrick here or not. John Cottle, our points leader, or I'm sorry, our pole sitter, I'll get that right one of these days. He's got company here. Him and Ronnie Norman have been racing together for quite a bit tonight, racing around each other. I don't know. Are they teammates?
I don't know.
Let's see, John Cottle and Matthew George. John Cottle, Ronnie Norman. No, they're not in the same room channel together, so I don't know. Don't know. Jeffrey Mayers, we've been watching him. He started 7th, fell to the back. Now working his way back up, he's running in 11th. Brian Powell now in 10th.
Well, Rudy, we've been green for a while. We're pretty stretched out. Now that the last pit stops are over with, what do you say we go through the field?
Do it. You want me to do it? Or what?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay, Dalton Tucker did not start on the pole tonight, which we were really kind of shocked at. They only had one lap of qualifying, so he didn't get that second lap to get heat built up in the tires, but he did qualify 4th, and he has clinched the most laps led here tonight with 107, coming to 108. Vincent Arthur, been one of the only guys that have been able to run Dalton Tucker down, started 10th, running in 2nd. He has led 15 laps. Ryan Kendrick, he started 8th tonight, running in 3rd. Matthew George started 2nd, led 1 lap, and he's been pretty stout up here. I got to say, man, he's been running really good, but he is running in 4th right now. John Cottle took our pole position here tonight and led the first 10 laps, and Dalton Tucker passed him after that, and it's been Dalton Tucker since. So a couple other, onesies in there. But he's running in 5th right now. Ronnie Norman started 11th, running in 6th. Josh Conover. Now here was the big one here that moved up through the field. He started 16th, running in 7th right now. Josh really needs us here. This will be great. Todd Slauson started 19th, running in 8th. Corey Wharton started 15th, running in 9th. Brian Powell started 14th, running in 10th. Jeffrey Mayers started 7th, running in 11th. Cody Reeder, he was a lap down there earlier. He's not having the night that we really was hoping he would have tonight, but he's still got a very commanding lead over Dustin Kleba, which hasn't been here for 2 weeks in a row now. But he will have to be dealing with Matthew George, because I think Matthew George is going to take over 2nd. Tyson Palmquist, we haven't seen him in a couple of weeks, but here he is. He's started 13th tonight, running in 13th, and led 7 laps. Jacob Gladulik led a lap there under caution, started 22nd, running in 14th. Bruce Ackerman, first car lap down, started 6th, running in 15th. Chris Snyder got into trouble there earlier. He led 4 laps, though, started 12th, running in 16th. Chad Angle started 18th. He's led a couple laps, and he's coming in. I think this will be his final pit stop right here, but he is running in 17th. And Matthew George shows him on 17th. No, I don't know. That's weird. But anyhow, Matthew, I'm sorry, that's Matthew Jorgensen. Started 17th and running in 17th. Why do we have 2 people on 17th? I don't know. And Joey Stats, I don't have any data on him, but he had connection issues at the start of the race, and right now running 4 laps down in 18th position. How's that, Dwayne?
That sounded pretty good to me. So it looks like Cody Reeder and Ryan Kendrick, while you were doing that, Rudy, they did come down pit road trying to with 30 laps to go. So they were doing the double split here.
Right.
We'll see how that works out for them. If everybody can make it on one stop, I don't know that this is going to work out well for him, but definitely a heck of a try. He's got the freshest tires out there. And he's only been on pit road 5 times, Ryan Kendrick. So he still has one set remaining if we should get a caution. He's going to get up here and unlap himself, I feel sure, as he's running about 2 seconds faster than the leader right now. But I don't know. It might be a little too late here.
Right. I think what he's hoping right now is he's hoping that the leaders are going to have to pit one more time. But I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think it's going to happen. That's my opinion. Yeah. Cody Reeder getting by Dalton. And that unlapped 1 lap on him.
And this is exactly what Vincent Arthur wants to see.
Ooh. Dalton blinking again. Oh,
man.
Out,
yeah.
Yeah, you are right. This is exactly what Vincent wants to see. He's got a bunch of lap traffic to deal with right now. Gonna use that pick thing again.
He's got to catch him first, though.
Yeah, if he can get there, yeah. Well, Michael, what do you think of the race here? Pretty good racing, huh? Yeah. Maybe you ought to recruit a few of these guys. Yeah. Recruit them for the Saturday night, or, well, not the... I don't think they're much of super speedway racers. They like the competitive, like, mile and a half, mile to mile and a half tracks. That's what they like. But that'd be good for, like, maybe Wednesday night, or, yeah. I don't know. Dalton Tucker, he'll win anything, I think. Anything he can win with. Well, pretty quiet on the home front right now.
Yeah, field's pretty stretched out right now. Any hope really of a caution, I think, is out the window. These guys are, unless it's a self-spin in front of traffic, I don't see us having another caution by the end of this thing, Rudy.
Yeah. Yeah, the last one on the lead lap right now, Corey Wharton, which started 15th, and he's running in 11th right now. He's done making his pit stops here, I do believe. Let's see, 20. Yeah, he is done making his pit stop. I think pretty much everybody are done making their pit stop, except Bruce Ackerman. I think he's going to have to stop one more time. 20, well, maybe not, but he's going to be, well, I'll tell you what, his tires are going to be absolutely burnt right off of that thing if he can make it all the way to the end without stopping.
Yeah, well, I'm showing he's been out there 31 laps.
You're right.
Now, Dalton
20.
Tucker's been out there 28, so
right.
These guys are going to be really close. I think they're going to have enough to make it, just barely, but if for some reason we do get overtime tonight, it's going to be real close.
Yeah, now, if memory serves, these guys have unlimited overtime, don't they?
They do.
Yeah, oh boy. Now, could you imagine they ran 180 laps here tonight? Imagine if we had a bunch of overtime. Oh, my gosh.
Rudy.
We'd be here all night.
Rudy, you need to stop right now.
Okay. Sorry.
That's not even funny to joke about.
I know it. Well, it's been good racing, though. I mean, I got to say, man, they've turned these 180 laps real well here tonight.
Absolutely. Still only 3 cautions in the race. The second stage was kind of the wreck fest of the bunch, but stage 1 was clean. So far, stage 3 has been green the whole way. These guys have definitely been putting on a show here as we're under 20 to go.
Yep. Now, Jacob Gladulik is the first car a lap down. And let's see, he's got, well, he will not get by Vincent Arthur, I can assure you that. As a matter of fact, I think Vincent just got done passing him.
Yeah, he's
Vincent's
been out there
yeah.
30 laps as well, so his tires are pretty much shot. And he's definitely in danger of. Oh, we got a caution!
Oh no!
I was wrong.
Well, who was it?
Jeffrey Mayers.
Oh my goodness! See now that? Oh, go back and see.
Big wreck.
Ooh.
Coming out of 4, Rudy. Jeffrey Mayers to the inside of Matthew Jorgensen, but Tyson Palmquist, who was just off of pit road on fresher tires, just kind of
Contact on him.
runs him over. Just gets a little impatient there. And Cody Reeder involved as well. Coming through the tri-oval. Big wreck for these guys.
Yeah, right here. Yeah, you can see right where he got into the back of Jeffrey Mayers. And
Chad
just sort
Engel
of,
involved as well.
yeah, golly, man. And that's a shame that Cody Reeder got. Well, Cody was he locked it up trying to avoid that.
Yeah.
But boy, did Jeffrey Mayers hit that wall hard. Oh my gosh. And then, of course, Cody Reeder's going to too.
And that changes everything.
It does.
Pit road is a very busy place.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Look at them all.
The only reason you'd stay out now would be is if you don't have a set of tires left.
Well, Josh Conover did get a lap led. He got a bonus point. Dalton Tucker will be the first one off of pit road. Vincent Arthur second. Man,
Well,
I think it's
now
time to
what?
Let's get Josh up here and talk to him. I'll find out if he's going to pit or not.
Go for it.
Josh Conover, you got a copy.
Yes, sir.
Are you going to pit?
Nope. I don't have any tires left.
Oh, we were wondering if people were running low on them. You know, it was a long race here tonight for 6 set of tires.
Yeah, I tried something. I guess it was the second stage with the quick caution, and yeah, it's gonna bite me here. But we're not running for points, so we're just gonna try and hang on.
Yeah. Well, I can't say as I blame you. I mean, you know, the only other thing you could do right now would be just to concede to it and fall to the back and let them guys battle it out for the win. But now, you know they're going to be fast. You can probably hold them off for a couple of laps, but are you going to just kind of pull over and let them go by, or are you going to try blocking them, or what are you going to do? 15 to go.
Nah, we're gonna do the choose cone here, and I'm just gonna take the bottom and try and hold on the. I mean, I would say white line, but it's kind of blue, so we'll say the blue line.
Yeah, white and blue, yeah. Yeah. All right, well, man, I'll tell you what, it's been an exceptional race here tonight. You got to be proud of this one, Josh. This has been great.
Yeah, I messed up my steering ratio. I joined during qualifying. I forgot to change it, and I've been out here on 12 to 1, just burning my right front up. I told Nick in admin chat, I don't think I've pitted like after a longer run, and it's been under 30% each time. So I'm kind of just hanging on. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting if I can even hang on for a top 10 at this point.
Well, we've been watching you come up through the field, and man, you had a good car. I mean, it took you a little while to kind of get worked around through some of the lap traffic, but once you got inside that top 10, you've been running really well.
Yeah, like I said, I told Nick kind of the same thing. I was surprised to be running 6th, considering I'd never run 12 to 1. I'm just not used to it. Like, I can run decent one lap, and then the next lap I'm plowing the blue line at both ends of the track. So
yeah,
I don't know. Like I said, we'll see what happens. I'm just gonna try and stay out of the way and give him the top.
All right, buddy. Well, good luck out there, Josh.
Appreciate it.
You were in flatline, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, gosh, I can never remember which ones the guys were in.
Yes, sir. All right. Well, it's going to be a 13-lap shootout here, Rudy. And we'll reset the field as the choose cone has been done. Josh Conover going to start on the inside as your race leader. Dalton Tucker, the outside line in second. Matthew George in third. Vincent Arthur in fourth. Todd Slauson in fifth. John Cottle back up to sixth. Brian Powell in seventh. Ronnie Norman in eighth. Chris Snyder in ninth. 10th will be Corey Wharton. 11th will be Bruce Ackerman. Tyson Palmquist in 12th. Cody Reeder in 13th. And Joey Stat. Well, those are the last cars on the lead lap. Sorry.
Right. Yeah.
All right. Well, here we go. This could be the final restart. Probably not. Ace truck's off. Conover spins the tires. They take him 3 wide. Green flag is out.
I figured something
And
like
Tucker
that was
has
going to
to
happen.
protect the bottom, but
Oh,
contact!
Oh, that's not going to
And
be
Vincent
good.
Arthur.
Oh, no.
Oh, man. Big one in the front of the field. And that all started back on the restart. It was a mad scramble as Josh Conover had to go. He spun the tires. They were 3 wide. Dalton Tucker was high. And Vincent Arthur took it low.
Yep.
And he was, when they got to the turn, he was on the apron a little bit. And Dalton Tucker was there. And
he was trying to block it. Did you notice that? Dalton was
yeah.
trying to put the block on him there a little bit.
Well, he kind of had to.
Yeah, and Vincent said, well, man, I've got the line and I'm going here, you know? Oh, man, I don't know what's going to happen on that one.
Well, it'll probably be assessed an EOL. We'll have to wait and see. But, yeah, Dalton Tucker, heavy damage on that car, both ends as he gets slammed into, backs it into the turn 1 wall. And then gets run over. Conover gets into him, and so does the 5 of Cody Reeder. Big damage on those 2 cars. Josh Conover, severe damage as well. And even Brian Powell goes around. Tyson Palmquist involved. And even Vincent Arthur has quite a bit of front-end damage. That restart just changed the entire complexion of this race.
Yeah. Well, let's get Matthew George up here and talk to him. You want to talk to him?
Sure.
There he is.
Matthew George, Dwayne in the booth, got a copy.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Well, you made it through that. You look like you're one of the few cars that has no damage right now, and you're going to inherit the lead by pit road penalty here. It sounds like on the 24. What do you got to do to keep these guys behind you for the next 9 laps?
Go fast. Just sucks for the 24. He had a good car all race long. But yeah, just gonna have to go as fast as I can. John's had a very good car on the short runs. Yeah, it's gonna be hard to hold some of these guys back, but I think I can. My strong run's been the long run. Well, not as good as some of these guys, but I think I can hold some of these guys back, but I don't know. We'll see. My main competition is going to be John, though. He's been really good on the short runs.
Well, now here begs the question, do you take the low line or do you take the high line on this restart?
I don't know. Like I said, if I take the low line, I'm gonna have John behind me. If I take the outside, I'll have Ronnie behind me. So I don't know. I guess we'll find out.
All right. Well, good luck, and hopefully we're talking to you at the end.
Yeah, I hope so.
What room were you in? Flatline?
Yeah, flatline.
All right.
All right, Rudy. Just when you thought you knew how this was going to turn out,
I know it.
Lady Luck says not so fast.
Well, you take the 2 stage cautions out. That's 5 cautions in 170 laps. I'd say that's a doggone good race.
It's a good race for sure, and just disappointing for guys like Dalton Tucker. Led the most laps here today, had without a doubt the fastest car. Gets into a racing incident with Vincent Arthur there, and again, that's just 2 guys going for the same piece of real estate within the closing laps. You can't really fault either one there, just a racing deal, but I'm sure tempers will flare. Now it's anybody's race. All these guys here who have saved their tires for the end, any one of these top 5 could find themselves in victory lane.
Well, I hate that for Vincent Arthur. I mean, it was just one of them deals. And for Dalton Tucker. I hate it for both of them guys, because I know they didn't want that to happen. It just, but it's like you say, you're racing for that same piece of real estate or that same part of the track, and things like that are going to happen. When Dalton was, I don't know if he was clearly trying to block him or what. I don't know. We'll never know. That's something that we'd have to ask Dalton about. But whether he was trying to block him or whether maybe Vincent just had such a good run, really didn't think that he should have gave up that position on the track. We'll probably never know all that. So, but get him going here again. I think we're going to have 8 to go when we go back green.
We certainly will. Possibly the final restart. We'll have to wait and see on that. But Matthew George will restart as the leader. Todd Slauson will start on the outside in second. John Cottle in third. Ronnie Norman fourth. And Corey Wharton, your top 5. Still have 13 cars on the lead lap. I mean, 9 or 8 laps to go when we get the green. Pace truck's off. George is away. Green flag's in the air.
And he got a great start. And look at this. John Cottle bidding for second. He was our pole sitter, Dwayne, and look at him go.
Yes, sir. Like I said, he's really good on the short runs. Now he's got to run down George.
Oh, man. I don't know if he's going to be able to do it or not, but because Matthew George has had a great car here tonight. If he can just get around here 7 more times, he may wind up with a win.
He's got to reach up and tear that mirror off. Just focus on your marks.
Exactly. My sentiments exactly. Here goes Ronnie Norman around the outside of Todd Slauson to go for third, and he may be trying to go for second here on Cottle. Holmquist up to 5th, and he's going to get a run on Slauson.
Yeah, and they almost touch side by side, and that's kind of what George wants to see in his mirror. He wants Norman to get up there and start racing with Cottle, because that'll let him get away.
Well, check on Dalton Tucker now. With that damage, it doesn't seem like the car's handling quite like it was. He's running back here in 10th. Man, I just don't know. And he can't even hardly catch up to Brian Powell right now to even try to get 9th. Vincent Arthur not far behind him, actually right behind Dalton. Whoa, are we going to see a repeat? No.
I don't know.
I think Vincent's got a little bit better car though than Dalton does right now. Let's see. He comes up on the back of him. Oh, a little bump, little shot. Oh, they're battling, and there they go.
Oh, in the wall.
Whoa. Vincent's not going to be happy about that. Apparently, Dalton wasn't happy. And I'm just going to stay out of that right now. We got 4 to go.
Yeah, John Cottle has been battling with Ronnie Norman, and that has allowed Matthew George to get away. Here they go again. Ronnie Norman to the inside, trying to get by Cottle. And George is loving the sight in his rearview mirror as they get smaller and smaller. 3 laps to go when they get to the line.
Yes, sir. 3 to go. Ronnie Norman, man, there he goes. He's trying again, trying to get the inside of Cottle. I don't think he's going to be able to do it. It doesn't look like it.
Now it's going to be a drag race here as they come down the back stretch. He's going to have to try to get a really big run on him. Now 1.1 seconds from George back to Cottle.
Oh, man.
2 laps to go.
Matthew George is loving life right now, man. He's got this in the bag. It's up to him.
He's the only one out there that does not want to see a caution.
Yep. I'm sure everybody behind him would love to see one because that would give him a whole nother shot at trying to get by him, but it's not going to happen now.
Here we go. If he gets back to the line, we end under green. And there it is, white flag in the air. One more time around. No overtime tonight.
Cottle still battling with Ronnie Norman. Ronnie did get a run, though. Here he goes.
Yeah, it's now or never for Ronnie Norman.
He may get a second out of this. I don't know. He's got the worst corner in the race right here to come out of here to try to beat Cottle to the line. I don't think he's going to do it. I think Cottle's going to get him.
George. Matthew George will win it at Charlotte. Battle for second.
Ronnie
Norman gets him at the line.
Holy smokes. Do you believe? I can't believe that. That's unbelievable right there. We got to go back and look at that again. We got to go back and look at this.
Yes, sir.
Ronnie Norman. Holy smokes. Yeah, watch us at the end here, folks. Let me get zoomed out here a little bit. He gets a run coming off the corner here. And just inches about at the line. Look at this. By a half a fender, maybe?
200ths of a second, Rudy.
Yeah, this is, oh my gosh. Can you believe that? Ronnie Norman going to come home in second place. So, man, great job for Ronnie Norman. Congratulations to him. But more importantly, Matthew George winning here tonight. I don't even know if he was even expecting that. He's burning them down. Well, we'll get him up here in just a minute. All right, we caught up with the winner tonight, Matthew George, bringing home the victory here. Wow, Matthew. I'll bet you the last thing you wanted to see on them closing laps was a caution right about then.
Well, apparently the caution helped me. The caution's what I needed to win.
No, I mean, inside the final there, you didn't want to see a caution.
Oh, no. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
wow.
man.
This has got to feel like bittersweet here, man. This is great.
Yeah, I've never won a race with the Charlotte race with the stars and stripes on my car. This is cool. I didn't have time to make a full America paint scheme, so I just went ahead and grabbed my Valvoline paint scheme and threw some stars on it just today. So this is This is cool.
Well, I'll bet, man. Well, I'll tell you what, a few laps ago there, 20, 30 laps ago, I mean, I don't know, you probably were looking at it, well, you weren't going to win here tonight, but boy, thought things turned around so quick. That was pretty amazing.
Oh, there's no question. Dalton should have won that race. I don't exactly know what happened. I should have. I need to go back and look at that replay. But man,
Yeah.
I feel bad for Dalton. I feel
Yeah.
bad for uh
Vincent.
Ar- yeah, Vincent.
Yep.
Uh,
I do
they
too.
they were definitely the quickest cars, but man,
Yeah.
it worked out for us.
Yeah, I know it. Well, that's what you got to look at right now. It worked out good for you. Well, you guys I'm hearing reports that you guys may be going to Sonoma next week. How you feel about that?
I have never raced the Xfinity car or B car at Sonoma, so I really
Oh,
don't know how to feel about it.
they're great there. They're great there.
Are they? I'll take your
Yeah.
word for it.
You'll have to try it because they are good there.
I do like road courses. They're fun. I've
Mhm.
just so I don't know how to feel about it. Is it the short track, the original track? I don't know.
Sonoma, there's only one.
Uh, the one with the carousel or the
Oh no. I don't know which one I don't know which one they're doing. I don't know.
yeah,
I
I
don't.
don't know
Yeah,
either, but
I don't
I
know.
don't know. It'll be interesting. I've never tried it.
All right. Well, before you go celebrate this win here tonight, and look forward to trying to figure out if you can maybe get a win next week. Who you got to thank for tonight's win?
Oh man, all the admins put on a great league here. We had a pretty good field tonight.
Yeah.
Um, all my teammates at Flatline, Josh Conover, uh, Arthur, just everybody at Flatline. Uh, you guys for broadcasting, everybody out there watching. Uh, I know I'm forgetting people.
You always do. You always do. You'll think of about 10 minutes from now. So, well, congratulations anyhow, Matthew. It's good to see you in Victor Lane. I mean, I know Dalton's tough and Vincent Arthur's tough, but it's who crosses that finish line on the last lap first is the winner. So, and you did it tonight. Great job.
Thank you.
All right. Dwayne, you got second?
Sure do. Ronnie Norman, man, you restarted fourth. You had a heck of a restart there. And quite the drag race with John Cottle as it came down to it there. 200ths of a second, the distance between second and third there. Talk about your racing a little bit.
Yeah, it was up and down pretty much all night. I didn't know if I was going to be able to make it up front and race with some of the front runners. I do want to thank John for racing clean there. We had a hell of a battle, and it was awesome. And I hope we put on a show for everybody there coming to the checkered flag. But
that was great.
He kept going high, and I kept going in low, and I could not get it hooked up on the bottom to get that drive off of two going down the backstretch. And it took me probably 2 or 3 laps to finally get it figured out. And then finally on that last lap, I got a good run coming off the back, door to door going into 3 and 4. And so I just knew that I couldn't overshoot 3. I needed to back it up and get down to that white line on the bottom and drag race it coming out of 4. And I was looking out that side mirror the whole time coming to the line, and I was just like, man, do we got him? We got him. And somehow we did. And no, it was a fun race. I don't even know how I made it through that wreck there on that restart. I I seen smoke, seen car backwards. I didn't know where to go. I need to go buy me a lottery ticket tomorrow for sure. I don't know how to get caught up in it. So, but yeah, no, I was able to race tonight. So, I'm usually I haven't been here the past couple weeks. I coach a little league team with a buddy of mine, and so usually we have late games and early games. And for some reason, we've had a stretch of late games. That's why I haven't been here to race on Tuesdays, unfortunately. But the game was canceled tonight, so I was like, all right, well, I got to show up. I don't know how I'm going to do, but we're going to see what happens. And we pulled out a second place finish, so I'm stoked about it. And but yeah, I heard you guys said Sonoma next week.
I believe so.
That's what we're hearing. Yeah, they had called for Portland, which may have been a new track or something. But apparently it's not come out yet. So Josh is telling me that they're going to swap it up for Sonoma.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Maybe.
But so yeah, I won't. On my next race won't be until we go to Nashville, unless we get rained out or something like that on a Tuesday. So hopefully we're back in Nashville. I think that's the 28th of June. So but yeah, no, like I said, it was an awesome race. Somehow kept the car clean. I'm pretty sure the numbers tore off on the right side, but no, it was fun. I'm just glad I was able to have an opportunity to race for the win and brought her home in P2.
Yeah, well, you did come into tonight 6th in points, only 10 back from 5th, so definitely going to help you there. You may still be in it even if you miss a few races, but it was definitely fun to watch. Well, we will let you go, but before we do, who do you got to thank for your second place tonight?
I want to thank FanDuel for being on the car, Nos, Mahindra Tractors, Christian for making all my paint schemes for me. I want to thank all the teammates, Christian, Corey, and I know I'm missing one, Todd, in the chat, all talking it up, all trying to figure out strategy and what we're going to do. I want to thank all my friends for watching. I believe the girlfriend tuned in tonight as well, so maybe a little extra luck there. I want to thank everybody that watched the broadcast. Appreciate you guys doing this week in and week out. And congrats to Matthew George on the win. You know, he got out there and got away from us too, me and Cottle, and just kind of sailed away with it. So congrats to him and congrats to Cottle on third. Like I said, it was a hell of a battle, and hopefully there's many more to come.
All right. Well, again, congratulations on second, and if you can't make it next week, good luck next time.
All right, appreciate you.
Rudy got third.
John Cottle, do you have a copy?
Yeah, I do.
Well, you started on the pole tonight, John. You never could get back to the front after leading the first 10 laps. Was dirty air a factor here tonight? I haven't asked anybody that, but I kind of wanted to know.
No, the wall was a factor.
The wall was, okay, not the dirty air. Okay. All right. Well, that battle at the end there with Ronnie Norman was probably one of the best battles I think we've seen all night, because, you know, you guys were coming to take the checkered flag. So that was really great. You guys did an amazing job. How did you pull? Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
How did you pull out the pole on the race tonight?
I've been fast to Charlotte all week, but for some reason tonight I just couldn't stay at it. I smacked the wall, and once I smacked the wall, it was just over with.
Yeah, I know. Well, I Dalton Tucker, I think between him and Vincent Arthur, I think those two had the race. You know, it was going to come down to them, but with the way you guys were racing there at the very end, and it's too bad what happened to them, that it put you guys in the chance to win the race, you know. And boy, I'll tell you what, John, I thought maybe you might be able to squeak it out here if you could have ever got up there to Matthew George and raced it up with him. Could you have done anything with him if you could have got there?
If we could go back and do the race over, and I could do it clean and do it the exact same way, yes. But I didn't have a clean car, so I had nothing for him. Once I had the damage, I couldn't run faster than a 5. Or I was pushing to get that out of it, so that was just as fast as it would go. I was about 6/10 off of what I could usually run, if not more.
Yeah. Well, man, you 18 1,000ths of a second from taking second place. That's how close you guys were at the line. That's pretty amazing.
I wish I wouldn't. I accidentally had my foot on the brake on that one.
What?
Yeah, I came up the corner and I looked down and I was like, "Why is my brake pedal up?"
Oh my gosh! I thought you were joking when you said that. You're serious?
I mean, that's serious. I looked down and we were going to start finish line, and my brake was just like slightly at 5%, and I was like, "Are you kidding me?"
Oh, hey, Ronnie.
Yeah.
That sounds a little fishy, doesn't it? I don't know. Now he's saying you beat him because he was dragging his brake.
I'll kid you not. I'll send you it in the chat, Ronnie.
That sounds a little fishy. I don't know.
I was sending everybody in the chat if they won. I thought it was hilarious. I was like, dang, but it made it close.
Yeah.
No, but
Oh, it
Ronnie
sure
was going to
did.
get me.
It
But
sure
Ronnie was
did.
going to get
Yeah.
if we would have either way, I think Ronnie would have got me.
Yep.
I didn't have the
Yeah.
straightaway speed, and he had a killer run off the corner.
I mean, he tried everything in the book out there. You know, he had the Dalton Tucker playbook, and he was trying every single thing he knew to try to get by you. So, but well, congratulations anyhow on your third place, John, and good points night too, because you well, you're not even in the points, are you? Oh yeah, you are. Yeah, you're 12th in the points, but you started on the pole, so you're going to get that. And you led 10 laps, you're going to get that and third place. So you're going to be a good points night for you.
Oh, it's definitely going to be good. Especially, I wish I could figure out these cars. I do not like these cars.
Yeah, I know there's a lot of people who don't like them, but they are a lot of fun if you can learn them. They are a lot of fun. I think it's going to be pretty cool. You now you guys go to Sonoma next week. What do you think about that?
Oh, I'm gonna love it. I love road courses.
Do you? Wow.
Oh
you
yeah.
should be able to run good there then.
I think I got like 20 road course wins out of 50 races.
Yeah. Well, anybody you want to thank before you go?
I'd love to thank the team. I mean, Nick does a great job with the team, and Joey does a great job as a teammate. And I like to thank the admins. They put together an awesome show every week, and they try to keep everybody, you know, from doing stupid stuff.
Yeah, this is true. Well, it seems like the truck series is a little more popular, maybe. I'm not sure. Because usually get huge fields in the truck series, but in this series, not so much. But maybe, do you think it's because the guys like to drive the trucks more than they like to drive the Xfinity, or what?
I think it has to do with the tire wear. These cars, it's hard to figure out how to do the tires. Like,
oh, okay.
Yeah, I can run the trucks all day. I can run the A car all day, but these cars, I just don't have any luck with tires.
Yeah. All right, John. Well, congrats again on third, and we will see you next week.
Yep, most definitely.
All right, buddy.
Thank you.
All right, well, let's run down through the final results here, Dwayne, and we can get the heck out of here. How's that?
Yes, sir.
This will let me. All right, Matthew George coming home with the win. Ronnie Norman second. John Cottle finishing third. Tyson Palmquist fourth. Ryan Kendrick, man, what a job he did tonight, wasn't it, Dwayne? That was pretty cool. And he winds up in the top 5. Todd Slauson sixth. Brian Powell seventh. Jacob Gladulik 8th. Corey Wharton 9th. And Dalton Tucker rounds out the top 10. Dwayne?
Chris Snyder's going to bring it home in 11th. Vincent Arthur 12th. Josh Conover will bring it home in 13th. Last car on the lead lap. Bruce Ackerman in 14th. First car 1 lap down. Jeffrey Mayers in 15th. Joey Stats 16th. Matthew Jorgensen in 17th position. Cody Reeder 18th. Chad Ingle 19th. And Blade Timmons will round out the top 20. Timothy Harper 21st, Brady Moats 22nd, and Nick Geilis out early in 23rd. Will round out the field.
All right, well, again, congratulations to our winner here tonight, Matthew George, for pulling out the win at Charlotte. Thank you to everybody that tuned in tonight. Dwayne, thank you so much for helping. Appreciate that, buddy. You know that. And folks, we'll be back tomorrow night, Dwayne and I, for the Lucky Dog Sim Racing League for the NORA Grand National Series and MaxspeedTV. Thanks for watching tonight. Until next time, stay safe and have a good night.
Good night, everybody.